Okay, gamers, we're back here again at Capcom with Melody Pfeiffer. How you doing, Melody?
Good, great.
And what exactly is your title here at Capcom?
I am the Senior PR Manager at Capcom.
Senior PR Manager at Capcom. So you're pretty much going to be able to tell us all the new and great games that are going to be coming out for 2009.
Definitely will be able to do that today, and we have a lot of great games coming out.
Okay, so I guess the top of my list, my first question would be, what exactly does Capcom have in store for 2009 for us in regards to like the bigger, actually platform stuff like PS3, Xbox 360, and PC?
Well, we've got a really exciting first half of the year from games like Street Fighter 4, which has been 10 years since the last Street Fighter came out. We're very excited about that. We've got Resident Evil 5, Bionic Commando, Dark Void, Flock, Dead Rising Wii. I mean, all our big franchises, big next generation games. It's going to be a really good year for Capcom.
So you guys are pretty much embracing, because right now it's been a little bit of a lull in like next gen games. I mean, we haven't really been that impressed, and I see that like Capcom's kind of leading the way of embracing that next generation platform.
Definitely. I mean, all of our big AAA titles that are coming out in the first half of the year are next generation. Capcom is also a big supporter of multi-platform, so all our games from Resident Evil to Street Fighter 4, Dark Void are going to be on both Xbox 360 and the PlayStation 3.
And that leads me to another question: is that obviously there's a lot of animosity between PS3 owners, Xbox 360 owners. It's like this flame war. Yeah, there's like a lot of big hatred. Like people own 360. This is an online riot. A lot of people who have an Xbox 360 hate PS3 owners and vice versa. I don't know anything about it. I don't really get involved in those wars, but there is a big thing. And one of the big questions is going to be: are there going to be any platform-specific games from Capcom?
Like I said, Capcom is a multi-platform company. It's one of our big initiatives. We want the love to come from all the fans. So all our big titles will be supported on both, and I feel that that's how it's going to be moving forward.
Will we see any remakes of classic games like we've been seeing a lot, like Mega Man 9, Bionic Commando Rearmed, just a lot of quality old school stuff that's being made in the same aspect and gameplay style that we've seen before, but like obviously brought to the the higher end platforms?
I mean, although I think that Capcom is really excited about our new IPs and the new stuff we're doing, but we also realize that the fans love the old stuff. We're very proud of our history, and we definitely will continue to make, bring back old games or maybe reinvent, new games like we did with Mega Man 9 and Bionic Commando Rearmed. So we've definitely seen success there, and with Super Street Fighter HD, which broke a ton of records on both, XPN and, and
those are just fun, really fun games to play that you guys honestly have remade to cater to new hardware. Like, it's visually impressive, and I guess obviously online play and everything.
Yeah, I mean, Capcom is a huge supporter of just downloadable games in general. We have one of our games that we're very excited about, Flock, here today, which is our downloadable game coming out in February. And there'll be many more to come. We just can't talk about them all.
In regards to a Flock, I really haven't heard too much about that. What exactly is Flock?
Flock is a really fun puzzle action game, or puzzle adventure game, I guess you could say. The player plays as a UFO, and you actually take that UFO around and herd animals into what we call the mother flocker. And a lot of really fun, physics that go along with it, puzzles, because you're trying to either move, animals underneath gates or over mountains or through, different environments, basically.
So you're just trying to squeeze everybody into like an arc type situation, like try to get everybody in one place.
Exactly. You'll start with a certain number of sheep, and you have to actually hit your quota by getting them all into the mother flocker, and then who knows what happens to them afterwards.
What happens in the mother flocker?
Maybe stays in the mother flocker.
Maybe they hang out with Xenu.
But it's a lot of fun, and it uses a lot of animal, behaviors is a big part of it too. So sometimes you'll start off with maybe only a couple sheep, but your quota is 10. So the sheep got to make some more sheep. So there's girly sheep and there's boy sheep.
It's like a whole array of just animals.
There's pigs, there's cows. There's the whole shebang of livestock.
This is coming both to PS3 network and the Xbox Live?
It will be coming to both, as well as PC, in February timeframe.
February time frame. And obviously, Resident Evil 5's on the outlooks, and Dark Void.
Yes, it is. Resident Evil 5 is coming out March 13th, 2009.
Both platforms?
It's Friday the 13th, too, so it's a perfect day for a game like
Nice.
to come out. And it's coming out on both platforms, yes.
Now, I also noticed, too, a lot of Resident Evil fans, I love zombies. I'm a total zombie fan. And I noticed they came out with the new movie, which obviously is based off Resident Evil, the Regeneration. Does the game have anything to do with the movie at all?
There is actually no connection with the movie, except that there are classic game characters in Resurrection from the franchise, but the game is very separate from the movie. Fans will love both.
Yeah, I mean, I saw the movie. I thought it was pretty cool. And I was just like, this is like awesome. I mean, the gameplay, I'm looking at some of the gameplay of Resident Evil 5 and it looks phenomenal, so I'm going to be checking it out real soon. Probably in a few minutes, actually.
Yeah, the graphics are unbelievable. They really are cool. And it's the first time Resident Evil has really embraced the light of day, not just the darkness. And it kind of brings a whole new weird intensity and fear to a game that, you know, typically has always been played in the dark. So.
Yeah. Well, that's when I played my first Resident Evil in the dark, and I kept on looking over the shoulder and looking to my left. And I was all right. If I had Melody with me, it wouldn't be a problem. I mean, I'd be able to, scoot over a little more. But, all right, Melody, sounds really good. I really appreciate your time, giving us some insight as to what, Capcom in 2009 is holding on. And we're going to go take a look at Dark Void, right? And when is the date release for that?
Dark Void, all we can say for right now is it will be coming out this year. Dark Void is being developed by Airtight Games, located up in Seattle. So they're working in conjunction with us to create Dark Void. And you might know them well from Crimson Skies, which was a Microsoft first-party game. And this time we're bringing the in-air action and on-foot together in Dark Void. And it's really, really cool. It uses this element called vertical combat. It's a really neat vertical cover system that's never really been used. It's really new and unique, and I think gamers are going to really dig it.
And that's really the big thing here. It's like innovation. And I feel like Capcom is one of the leaders in innovation in gaming, and thank goodness. So I'm OldSkoolFool. Thank you so much, Melanie. Really appreciate your time tonight. Thank you. And we're going to check out some of the games. Let's go.